Good morning. My name is Kavaky. We are going to be teaching the standard, the SOL 2.6b, which is determine sums and differences using various methods. It's a very large standard with a lot going on in it. We're going to be focusing specifically on addition, double-digit addition with regrouping. So at this point would be where I would address the class. Good morning, everybody. I am so glad everybody's here with me today. Today we are going to be looking at addition, specifically addition using two-digit numbers and with regrouping. We've already talked about this and we're just going to kind of review some of those tips and tricks to help us get through these problems. Let's look at it. So we're going to be using those two-digit numbers, adding them together, but why do we need to do that? This is where we kind of get where we can learn to add and regroup. It's something we're going to use in everyday life. It's super important, and the more we do it, the easier it gets. So let's look at it. How do I know that you've got it, and how do you know that you've got it? We know we have it when we can add those two-digit numbers using a base 10 model method. So specifically, I want Matthew, Blaze, Kylie, and Adeline, I want you to definitely use your base 10 blocks. Anybody else who wishes to use them, you are more than welcome. We are going to be drawing out our base 10 model on our board. So please, everyone, follow along with me. Keep your pencils down for right now. We're going to add together 23 and 58. So we know that these two numbers here are called our add-ins, and we know that putting our add-ins together, we're going to look for the sum. We're going to solve for the sum. Reviewing our stacks of 10, when we're drawing out our model, we just draw it right there as a line. It's our stack of 10. And we do just a nice little dot. It can be a shaded in dot, or you can just draw a little circle, whatever your preference. But that's going to represent your individual, your one. First thing we want to do, draw a line down the middle. And why do I need to do that? What is important about separating out this side from this side? Well, we remember that this column represents our ones column. So let's look at that. We'll write that up there just to kind of help us remember. And on this side, we're representing our tens column. So I know that these two, this two right here would represent two stacks of 10. So we could count by tens saying, two stacks of 10, 10, 20. And this number right here is going to represent 5 tens. And we would represent that, we could count by 5s going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 groups of 10. So let's draw this out. But where do I begin? I must always begin with my ones side. So we're going to draw out our ones. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to draw out my 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, we only want to go 5 across because we're setting it up just like a 10 frame here. Now we can add together our ones and see how many we have. Let's see here. We already know this is 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Well, we can't put 11 in our ones column because 11 is the same thing as 1, 1 and 1, 10. Now, let's go ahead and pull that group of 10 out. Let's do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's circle that group of 10. We're going to take that group of 10 and we're going to bring it right over here. Let's put it over here. There's my one group of 10. I was left with 1, 1. I'm going to put that right down here in my ones column. Now all my ones are in one place. That's great. Now let's look at our tens. Let's draw them out. I've got 1 10 here. I've got 2 10s. Remember, I draw my stacks of 10 as just a line. And I've got 5 10s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we can add these together saying 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 5 equals 8. And then we can double check our work. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a total of 8 tens. With our 8 tens and 1 1, we have the sum of 81. So, today we added 2-digit numbers. And we did that so that we could learn how to add a 2-digit number and regroup using our base 10 model, drawing out our base 10 models. Please use your cubes, your base 10 blocks if you need them. Now, how do I know that you're going to get it? How do you know that you've got it? I know that you've got it when you can show me how to add 2-digit numbers with regrouping using your base 10 model, whether you draw it out or whether you use your blocks and then draw it out. Either way, that's what I need you to show me today. All right, so that would conclude the I do portion of the lesson. This is where I would get into the we do portion. I would do the exact same thing with a new equation, and we would walk through the lesson together. So I could do 32 and 49. They would either have a dry erase board or they would have one of the sheet protectors with the dry erase marker. We would go through it step by step, and as we go through the steps, I'd have them flip it up, show me really quick so I can look very quickly and know that we're on the right track. If we had a hiccup somewhere, we can take a step back, work through it up here, and then move forward. Getting into the you do or the they do portion, that is where I really love exit tickets. Really quick, probably 2 equations that they would solve either using Google Classroom, or they could even quickly solve it on their dry erase board or sheet protector with just a plain sheet of paper on the inside. They can quickly flip it up. I can look at their work. I can see if they use their base 10 models to draw it out and see what we're working with. If they're having trouble regrouping, or if they're just having a simple equation, math addition problems. And I know exactly where to go from there. So thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing you.